Hey everyone, we're the ECB team and today I'm gonna react on Eurovision 2026 entries. Let's get started. So this one will be all about one of the big four countries. That's right, we're gonna talk about the United Kingdom. The British broadcaster, the United Kingdom broadcaster, may I say, sorry, BBC has internally selected Luke Mum non-computer, such a creative name, may I say, and he's gonna perform the song Eins, Zwei, Drei, which is one, two, three in German. Let's see what do you think about that song. Naomi, let's start please with you.
Yeah, it's so nice um of us to kind of speak in our native language. Oh wait, not all of it's gonna be in English. Yeah, the subtitle took me by surprise. I guess English is kind of Germanic, so it's not really actually that way off. But yeah, I can't believe it. It took yeah, I think it's actually will be the first time we're actually gonna sing part of a song actually not in English. So actually, yeah, why not? I'm actually all for it. I'm actually so for it. I would prefer if we maybe sang more of a British other language. So, obviously in the UK we do have Welsh, we do have Scottish Gaelic, as well. So we technically there are other British languages technically, but we decided to sing another European language. But I'm not actually against that. I feel like maybe down the line we could maybe sing something in Welsh or Scottish Gaelic. I don't know. Maybe that's for us in the UK to go back and discuss that. But for now, we are singing part of the song in German, which I'm so for. I mean, with it being in Austria, I think it really appeals to obviously the fact that it is going to be performed in Vienna. I think that was actually quite smart. As I said, first time that we're going to be actually singing part of the song not in English, so that's going to be quite exciting. Um, and yeah, so yeah, look, I'm on a computer. His real name is Sam Battle, and he's from Kent. If you know your UK geography, that's not actually far from London, and Kent is known as the Garden of England. So for anyone who wants to brush up on their UK geography, yeah, I mean, when I first heard the song, I thought this is a joke entry. This is an absolute joke. But then actually I started listening to the song and it is kind of really fun. I actually do kind of like it, and I feel like it's definitely going to be one of those crowd pleasers. And actually, now think about it, what is actually wrong with having a fun song? What's the problem with that? So I don't think it's a joke entry, but I do think it's a fun entry. I feel like there's kind of a difference. And I do feel it's definitely a crowd pleaser. It's one that's going to get everyone high energy, everyone joining in on Eins, Zwei, Drei. Da 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 da. It reminds me of oh the okey pokey knees bent, oh stretch rah 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 that nursery rhyme. But yeah, love it. I actually have grown to really like it. I have loved a few of our past entries from the UK, so I've not always disliked a UK entry. But yeah, I love the song. I think it's really great. It's one that's actually kind of growing on me. Other songs I have connected with instantly from the UK in terms of I just personally did like them. But this one I was kind of unsure with about it in the beginning. But then when I actually started listening to it a bit more, I kind of like it. I feel like the themes are similar to the Greek song a little bit. When my Greek friend and I kind of discussed it, we kind of felt that the songs, in terms of theme, kind of actually are similar. If you actually kind of look into it, again, just our opinion. We're not saying anyone's copying anyone. Um, and actually, the kind of the British song is kind of almost like what the Brits would do if we had Furto. That basically was my opinion when I discussed it with sort of my Greek friend. But overall, really good song. I like it. I've no idea what we're gonna do staging. Look, Mum No Computer does do his own like make his own instruments and things like that. So are we gonna get an instrument made for the Eurovision stage? That will be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm really proud of my country. I'm so proud. No matter how we do, I'm always proud because I do feel that we have fun with it. We kind of roll with it. Whether it's nil pois or douze pois, we have absolute fun, and that's what I love about being British in Eurovision. We are definitely in the community. I do feel that in the UK are valued. Yeah, the songs might almost always go well, but I do feel our place is still definitely in Eurovision. So yeah, I'm all for it. Let's see where we go with this one. But overall, I'm starting to like the song. Eins, zwei, drei, drum.
Let me tell you something. All right, so regarding the UK entry, I kind of like it, I must say. I think it's the one of the most competitive UK entries for years. I mean, putting Spaceman aside because this was on its own level, let's confess, right? But yeah, for sure, it's much better than the last three or two. Much more competitive, much more risky, may I say. But I think that if the UK wants to get some points and not to be null points for another year, sadly, then maybe a risk might pay off here. Uh, I think, yeah, it's another entertaining song that we have this year. Not to jump country at all, because afterward it has some message, actually mocking down the like walking from office, the all essence in the word. Also, the clip is really entertaining with the beans that he just expelled on, and all the documents he signs. It was funny because he was interviewed that one and said, "Look, I have never worked in such an office work, so it's just the way I imagine how it's working in an office. I have no clue about it." You can tell he has no clue. But yeah, it's very creative. I must say that once he was selected, or actually he was revealed as the UK representative, I just asked myself, I don't know, like, is he known? Does someone know him from the UK? And I got the impression that he's quite an anonymous one. I think it was mostly behind the scenes and doing some even instrumental things, not necessarily singing. But I like it. I like it that he has an artist, not only a vocalist, not only a singer. He's in charge of the song, and not only. I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong. I know that the song has some foreign writers, if I'm not wrong, and one of them is one that was in charge of the code or something like that. I think, if I'm not wrong on that one. But yeah, bottom line, he still was in charge of creating that. So it's already good news for him. I do want the BBC to utilize the creativity of him, like as part of that. So if we can bring, I don't know, as you have said already, Naomi, any instrument that he has built, even though we all know that he won't play that instrument because based on the Eurovision rules, we won't have like live playing on the instrument, sadly, even not guitar, by the way. So yeah, but even just creating the impression, I think the ending of it might be a bit aggressive for some people, but I'm a fan of electronic sound and I like it's really catchy, the Eins, Zwei, Drei, the one, two, three in German. I think it's like putting such some spices on that entry, which is already in good level. Um, yeah, I just wonder how jury gonna react on that one. For me, it's a really an open discussion. I can see why jury gonna support it. I can see why jury gonna be a bit, regretful of that one. But yeah, overall, a very original piece. Personally, I like it a lot, and yeah, why not? Why not? And by the way, there is a computer in that, I'm almost sure. All right, so since the UK is already in the final as one of the big four, we won't talk about qualification, but let's try to be ambitious and try to predict how it's gonna end in the score at the end of the day. Will it be left side, right side, something in the middle? No me.
I really do feel the song will hopefully resonate. I think with a televote, I think it's more of a televote song than a jury song. Also the office environment kind of music aspect to it. It's kind of similar to Armenia's. Armenia's is kind of set the music video set in an office with like notes and things like that. So that's kind of similar. So you've got some themes going on
Yeah,
of like
that's
the
right.
office environment, and it kind of links to the whole Tommy Cash with this sort of like post-it note as well. So kind of we got this work theme continuing on from sort of last year. So just wanted to add that point as well. But yeah, in terms of how it will do in the grand final, so while I do think it will resonate, hopefully, I'm hoping it will resonate with the public. Really hoping thing. Um, I feel like its best chances are probably middle ground. Again, I have to be honest. I think it'll probably be middle of the road. So I see it being probably 16th, 15th. It's probably just around that, roughly, maybe a bit higher in the odds. But obviously odds sometimes can be the chance of it to win, not actually the placement. But yeah, I see it middle of the road at best, and that's not to diminish what Look Mum No Computer is doing. But I feel like it's just kind of based on UK results, kind of the other songs in alignment as well. So that's why. So just being realistic in terms of thinking about the other songs in the competition that I feel may go through to the grand final, and that, as we said, will qualify. Check out those videos, and kind of also the UK's history. Putting those two together, at best, it will probably be middle of the road. So I'm thinking 15th, 16th place would be actually quite nice for us. I would consider that a win. I'd be very happy with that. Um, Hopefully, it gains some popularity again. We'll see how it goes. We don't know what the staging will be like. We don't know how people feel over time. Things can change. So let's see. But at the moment, I think it will be middle of the road, which would be really good. But I do think it would do relatively well considering the UK's history, which is some achievement, I guess. But even us just turning up is good. So I just want to say to you, look, Mum No Computer, personally, no matter what you get, we are all proud of you. And you've still brought it home. Whether it's kind of you get the last place, the first place, or where I predicted somewhere in between.
Yeah, I think I'm really on the same range of places as you have mentioned. I think it even can be kind of Lucy John's moment, like 15th place or something like that. I hope not low. But bottom line, I think that since this song intrigue people in the sense that they have some feelings to that, whether they like it, whether they're not, at least that they don't this doesn't leave you indifferent. So this is already a really good progress for a song not to be in the bottom. Yeah, I can see some people voting for that one. It really depends on how many electronic kind of song we're gonna have in the final. Some of them are already in the final, like the UK, Austria as well, by the way, somehow, and some of them are not, or won't actually, because we can't have everyone in the final, sadly. But yeah, it has slim chances even to do top 10, but those are slim, so I'm gonna ignore that. But basically, yeah, I can see in my mind, I don't know, some 10 songs that might be top 10 and not that one. And on the other end, I can see some other songs that might be bottom five and not that one. So yeah, that's why I think that range of places. All right, time to give our scores, Naomi, please.
Yeah, very proud of our song. It's not a song I listen to quite often. Again, I'm just going to be honest. But I'm very proud of it, and I do like the song nonetheless. And it has potential to grow on me. I do already quite like it. So with that in mind, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
That's excellent. I'm gonna give it 8.5 because I like the electronic vibe, I like the originality, I like the instruments involved, I like the vibe, his character as well. And yeah, I wanted for years to the UK to do something a bit brave, and they have brought it for me, so I must award it somehow.
I would really love a dance break. I think a dance break would really elevate the song.
Yeah, that's correct.
But let's see. But yeah, absolutely, I agree, John. It's a great song. And let's see where we go with it.
All right, so this is what we think about the UK entry for Eurovision 2026. Guys, let us know in the comments below what do you think about the UK contribution this year. Give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel right here below. That's right. You can find us on ecb.com, YouTube, Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, and basically everywhere. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.